Looking here at number 2, at the beginning of the month, there were 80 ounces of peanut butter in the family's pantry, and since then they have ate 3/10 of it. And we want to know how much is left, and they've got different expressions to kind of show how much is left. So, one way we can help describe this would be with one of our tape diagrams. So if we draw a tape diagram for this, and we split, let's say that this is the amount of peanut butter that we have. We'll call it X. We don't know. Well, we do know it's 80, so I guess, but we'll just imagine that it's 80 here. If we split it up into tenths, because this is the same as having 3/10, so if we split this up into tenths, probably should have done a little bit different start there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I split this up into tenths, and it says they've eaten 3/10, so the remaining amount would be 3/10 less, which would take me from here back. So let's call this Y, or the part that remains. So this would represent the same thing as taking your amount Y and dropping it by 3/10, which leaves us with 7/10, right? So Y is 7/10 of X. And so we're looking for something that shows us, 7/10 of the number that we have. Remember, X is 80, so we can just kind of plug that in. And which one shows 7/10 multiplied by 80? And that's A. If you've lost 3/10 of it, then you've got 7/10 remaining. And so this would find out how much they ate right there. This would just take 3/10 of peanut butter away from 80 ounces, which doesn't really make sense. And this one right here would be like if they were adding 3/10 to the 80%, because you're adding to the whole here. That would be like adding 3/10 more, which they're not doing. They're eating it. It's going away. So it has to be A, and that is number 2.